Hello, this is Stuart, Classical Record Collector here. I've been into a charity shop and I actually found some records which I'm fairly pleased with. I've also had another shipment from eBay, one record which I've got to unbox. So without further ado, let's just have a look and see what I bought. So yeah, a local charity shop which I've not been in for a while, mainly because I've been in time and time again, found no decent records there, so I've ignored it. However, I decided to go and have a look in, and amazingly, I actually found something. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing sort of, really even that valuable, but still some quite nice records. So I'll just go through them. So we've got, first of all, Dvorak here, a New World Symphony with Herbert von Karajan conducting. Let's just have a look and see what the label is. Let's see if it's a German pressing. It is, yep, made in Germany. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. £1. Next we've got Argerich with Claudio Bardo, Chopin's Piano Concerto No. 1 and Liszt Piano Concerto No. 1. Let's have a look at the label on that. Well, I don't know if you can see there, it's actually a tulip label, but made in England. Well, okay, I'm not complaining for £1, and it's in superb condition. Now, they were the only two classical that I got, and then I got some pop records, which I've often said that when I go into charity shops, I never see any decent pop records, but amazingly, I actually found some decent pop records in a charity shop, and I did buy them. So let's have a look and see what I got. So the classic Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon and Garfunkel, and it's in superb condition as well. So yeah, I'm pleased with that one. It's in really excellent condition on CBS. So I was very pleased with that. And I mean, I didn't just get one Simon and Garfunkel record, I got two. I think the odds are that nobody else apart from me has seen these, because I think anybody who knows anything about records would have bought these. So if there were other Simon and Garfunkel records, I don't know. So we've got The Sounds of Silence there, which I believe that is a song from the film The Graduate, isn't it? So yeah, so there we are. The Sounds of Silence, that one's in excellent condition. And we got the Carpenters. What is this one? The Carpenters Horizon. The Carpenters, that one's in superb condition as well. That's got an unusual kind of flap at the top. I've never seen that kind of thing before. And everything's in lovely condition. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Let's see what songs it's got on it. Only Yesterday, Please Mr. Postman. Quite a few hits there. Yep, Solitaire, okay. And this is a bizarre record because of the jacket that it's in. It's the New Seekers, yeah, and it's called The New Seekers Circle. This album is called The New Seekers Circles, and obviously, well, I mean, what to say about that jacket? I can't really say I'm a fan of that kind of thing, but it looks so unusual, I decided to buy it. I mean, even the inner sleeve has been cut around. Is that the original? I mean, is that the way that it came out, this record? For those of you that know, it seems really strange. Has somebody actually just bought that and it's come in the normal format and they've actually cut around it and made a circle out of it? Is that possible? I think that's probably what they've done, the silly fools. That's just absolutely ludicrous that they've done that. What do you think of that? Yeah, somebody's actually got that as a proper album cover and they've cut it in a circle. And of course, I quite like the New Seekers, good easy listening band, but I think that well, for £1, I just thought it was worth having, even though somebody's completely butchered the jacket on that. Yeah, really clever. It's called Circle, so cut it in the shape of a circle. If it had been called Triangle, does that mean they would have cut a triangle out of it? Okay, and ABBA Super Trooper. Now, I very rarely come across any ABBA in charity shops, and usually when I do, it's completely hammered. Like ABBA Greatest Hits. It's completely and utterly hammered, scratched, and just not worth having. But amazingly, this one is in really good condition. Voulez-vous for £1. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Okay, so let's get on to the unboxing. Now, I've actually gone away. I've actually moved away from my base. I've come to stay. I live in Scotland, but I've come down to England to stay with somebody. And on the day that I left, sorry, one day before I left, my parcel arrived at a parcel shop. It wasn't supposed to come till next week. I asked the seller, please don't send it to next week because I'm going away. Now it arrived, and I had till 9 o'clock to get to this parcel shop to pick it up. I got there night before I go. I got there at 10 to 9, and he'd already put the shutters up. It's one of these convenience stores, so I didn't get the record, and I wanted to leave very early the next morning. And I was in a situation where it was going to be sent back on the 14th of December, and I get back on the 16th of December, and what to do? So I had to delay my trip and wait for this shop to open in the morning and pick this record up, because obviously otherwise it'd be sent back. So yeah, I found that a bit annoying. And I've got another sort of story to tell about that, because you know, when you go away for a week, it's best really not to order any records the previous week, or not pay for them until the week you go, so that they're not sent and they're arriving and you're not there. So yeah, anyway, let's unbox this, see if it was worth actually delaying my trip for. Oh god, my fingers are all sticky now. Here we go, let's have a look. It's well packed. And what have we got? Right, oh, what the hell? Oh, I see, okay, sorry. So that's the record. A lot of you might be familiar with that. Nights in Vienna. Okay, it's a white gold, and it's an early issue. The jacket is good most of the way. It's split at the bottom, so I'll need to repair that. I'm not sure how I'm going to repair that. Maybe with I don't know, maybe with a bit of tape. Actually, it's a shame because the rest of the jacket is in really good condition. Yeah, the record is in excellent condition, or at least so he said. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it looks good. Quite often with Nights in Vienna, I'm talking about my dealing days back in the 90s when I used to buy a lot of these. Nights in Vienna would be a very heavily played record and would have groove damage. So I'm hoping that this one will be okay. But I'm quite pleased with that. I got it for about 20 quid actually, which I think is a good price. But however, this record in the 90s, a top price for this would be about £200 in excellent condition. I've noticed now on eBay, this can be had for about £80 in excellent condition. So, I mean, what I've paid there, 20 quid, I think that's probably, you know, not a massive bargain, but I still think it's worth having. Yes, so it's interesting that some records have gone down in price, like this one. This one used to command, like I say, about 200. A lot of these records have come down in price, and a very, very small number from what I've seen have shot up ridiculously so. Mainly the violin records like Kogan, Oistrakh, SAX records have gone up from, in the 90s, they used to sell for about 300, 400 pounds. Now they're selling for 3,000. Silly. I don't know who's paying these prices, but yeah, so the big soloist records on the violin and the cello are now selling for silly money. What I say is silly money. And the orchestral records like this have sort of either gone down in price or they haven't really moved at all. So that's just a sort of observation of mine compared with when I used to deal in the 90s. Okay, so just one more thing which will probably amuse you. I bought 3 records on the Wergo label, W-E-R-G-O, I think it's a German label, Hindemith Music. I bought these 3 records for £12, including shipping, and I stupidly paid for them last week. And guess what's happened? Usually with Every, they take at least a week to deliver. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I'm safe here, because Every, they're so bloody incompetent. They won't deliver for at least a week. And, you know, I can have them redirected, or well, here's what happened. They've actually arrived at on my doorstep, and they've been left on my doorstep, right? They've been left on my doorstep, and now I'm worried that somebody's going to take them. I've got no way of getting to those records, and I'm not coming back until next week. Tuesday is the earliest I can get to those records. Now I live at the top of a sort of a block, right at the top floor, and the only people that ever come up there are delivery men. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that record in its packaging, 3 records in their packaging, will still be there when I come back. I don't know what else to do. I could get in touch with my neighbor and say, oh, could you get it? But I haven't got her phone number. So I'm just going to have to sweat and hope that that record is there when I get back. I'll let you know if it is. Anyway, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.